Buenos dias. Another day, another dump, it looks like. What happened to the pump bulls? My goodness. I was just long that 55. We ended up pulling back here. I broke even on my trade, and then I walked away, and then look at that. We're reclaiming 55 and pumping. So I'm already late to this fiesta now. Gotta wait. I'm gonna be streaming just for a short period of time today. Not gonna do a very long stream. I got some things I gotta get done, and I mean, yeah, I probably don't want to trade today, but I'm gonna do it. At least one trade. I mean, I took one already, broke even on it there. Let's see if we can get one more good kind of setup off at the market open. But currently we are breaking down. It is another day where we are, putting in a red day again, and it's a good change of pace. I don't mind it. It's not that, I know you guys know that I'm bullish on price a lot of the time, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, pulls back, breaks down, perfect. It gives us better opportunities in the future. There's no need to get mad at it. In fact, we need it to pull back. So, what are we at? I mean, so you can clearly see we're putting in 3 days now in a row red, which is, buenos dias, Marcel. It's kind of a nice change of pace, I'll be honest. I don't mind this thing breaking down, but we are kind of putting in this kind of M shape here on the daily chart. So I'm kind of worried about it, I'll be honest. And then I have the 1 hourly chart here, which we are basically bouncing from 55 level of support. At this point, I like better 40. We're almost there anyways. You guys can see here, it's gonna have a little bit more congestion right at the 40, 42 area. And of course, going back in time, there's a little bit more support there as well. I already missed the short, so I can't really short it now. We should have been short right here at this breakdown. Right at that 62.50. Look at that M. Boom. Boom. Breaks down. That's it. That's the short. But obviously that, I wasn't going to be shorting and there. So anyways, could have, would have, should have. This is big picture kind of image here, but I'm going to be waiting to see if I can get a nice bounce from a level of support. There is the argument for the shorts here, though, as well. So let me kind of break that down as well. We are basically breaking down. So it's pretty straightforward to understand that, we are arguably not going to be holding any level of support. And then we will be basically just kind of, back testing possibly 63 and then breaking on back down here. Even here, you have a good argument saying, we got resistance here. We could take the short here, looking for the breakdown here. It could happen. I'm probably not gonna take the short here, but I am aware that the setup is there. I am aware that there are plenty of tops here. I am aware that we just broke down here. If we hit here, it'll be a level of resistance, and we could get denied back on down. I am aware of all that. It's just I'm not choosing to trade the short here. We'll see. We will see. Market's gonna open on up in less than 15 minutes. But like I mentioned today, I wasn't really gonna stream. I'm not, I'm not a person that wants to come here and be ranting or talking too much about personal issues. Just that right now I would probably just like to take a nice little break from the streams in general. I can still trade, but it'll have to be in my own time. So I'm kind of thinking about that, but yeah, we'll see. Glad you came on. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's why I came on. I'm like, maybe, it's still at the end. I am trying to grow the channel, and it's growing steadily, slowly but steadily. It takes time, right? But if I want to do it, you got to do it. Can't be taking... It's not that I want days off, you know what I mean? It's, like I said, there's some personal stuff going on, and around this time, it would make sense for me to take some time off, but it's okay. Let's just nail the trade and let's move it along from here. I didn't even make no videos yet. Nothing over the holidays. But we're here, though. We've been here every single day, streaming every day, and we're still in the community. It's just I'm not as active as I would like to be. All right, we just got this breakdown here of 53, 55 area there. It looks like we want to reclaim it. I'm still a little bit worried about this, I'll be honest here. It could work to the long side, but I mean, I like 40 better at this point. So it's kind of like here, right? I was watching price a little bit here. I'm like, okay, we're bouncing from this level here, 64. You can see here, we got the bounce. We got another bounce, but then ultimately breaks down. And this is what you want to see when we're downtrending. You want to see resistance hold, support break. And for that reason, I'm like, I'm going to pass on this. I did take this one here because I figured that maybe we would kind of, you know, get a nice little 10-point mover there, but nothing. Instead, we ended up breaking down. So we are reclaiming this area here, though. It is worth noting that you can see here, reclaiming. So could it have a nice change of pace? It's a little aggressive long here, I'll be honest, because we already put in 1, 2, 3 kind of tops here on this level of creating new level of resistance here. I think at this point it makes so much sense to wait for the market to open. I kind of do this on Mondays a lot of the times. I'm kind of too much in a rush to get into a trade, so I think it's best for me to wait. I mean, we haven't even done the Wheel of Fortune yet. We need the Wheel of Fortune to tell us the magical route that the market is going to be choosing this morning. Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Blush. Last Friday it was a bit unique for me. It was a red Friday for me, but I'm like, I was down like, I think like 400, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm done for this Friday. I walked away with my profits, and that's what's so important about, I think, in general, having, you know, your max loss, which I didn't hit it obviously, but then at the end of the day, you're like, okay, I already did 3 trades. They all went against me. Like, what's the point of continuing to trade when you're green on the week? I used to do this before. I would be green the whole week, right? Let's say you're up, whatever, $2,000, just to make numbers simple. Then you come on a Friday, I would do this. So I'm not like, yeah, I'm speaking from experience, right? I would do this all the time. I would take like 2 losers, I'll be down like 300, and then I'll end up blowing like 1,500 on a Friday. It's happened. You know, I'm telling you the truth. And not only that, there's been instances where I wasn't that deep green, and then I will end up getting myself red on the week in the last half an hour on a Friday. So now it's just, there's no point, you know what I mean? Like, once you have 2, 3 red trades, there's almost no need to keep going. It's our brain that plays with us. It's like, no, it's just one more trade, you know, you can make it all back. Like, it's just 10 points that you need, right? But then reality comes in. Now, Fridays is pretty straightforward for me. This is why I have a system now for Fridays. I like to take the first couple of trades at the open, maybe before the market opens if there's CPI or anything important at 8:30, and then I'm done. I don't like to overdo it on a Friday. Friday's got to be quick. Like, you just, if the setup's there, you take it, go in heavy, walk away, done. That's simple. If you stay there on a Friday, you know, oh, I'm going to come back power hour. That doesn't work for me. It's funny, actually, how as a trader, you get to see who you really are as a person. So Mondays, I'm impatient and I'm greedy because I'm typically very green on Friday. So I kind of carry that mentality over on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are where, you know, average emotional feelings for me. They're okay. They're just, let's just go get it done. So I'm more patient and things like that. And then Friday, I just want to get the duck out of here. So I just want to nail the trade. But it's pretty funny how we all have issues inside and we think that it's the market, and it's really us. It's us against, well, you against you. Not us, but you. It's almost New Year's Eve. Do you guys realize that? Oh my goodness. I'm superstitious, so I'm gonna tell you guys something before the market opens. Well, it is kind of opening up soon, but all right, let's do the Wheel of Fortune first, and then I'm gonna tell you this thing I did. All right, what's gonna be? Yes, are we gonna pump? Are we gonna dump? Or are we gonna chop? Best out of 3 wins. Chop. All right, all right. Chop. Double chop straight. So, all right, chop it is. She's claiming we're gonna chop. You're kind of looking choppy at this area here right now, so we'll see. Hopefully it breaks down and we can get lower. But like I was gonna tell you guys, New Year's is right around the corner, and it's 2025. We got the snake year incoming. I mean, I don't know if you guys are into that Chinese astrology stuff. I'm not really into it. I'm into kind of everything a little bit. I like knowledge, I guess, and then it kind of curses me a little bit with it. So we got the Chinese New Year coming in. Snake. The snake is here. I don't want to say it, but technically, the snake is the enemy of myself. So, I gotta lay low next year, apparently. Gotta not try to do too much stuff. I never cared about these things before, and I don't know why I'm like growing older and caring about these things. Like for New Year's Day, apparently it's bad luck if you sweep. So I didn't sweep. My wife wanted to sweep, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna sweep. If this thing says it's bad luck for you to sweep and mop on New Year's Day, you're not doing it. It's Chinese kind of I don't know, their belief system. Hey, those guys are pretty smart, man. If they don't want to sweep and mop on the first of January, I ain't mopping. I'm not doing it. A bunch of nonsense, but still. All right, we're bouncing right at this 53.55. You can see right inside that box there. $1 million question is if it's actually going to hold. We are, of course, leaving a gap to the upside here. Is it going to fill right at open? I mean, it could. It could go straight there, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not really in love with this setup here right now. I would rather long it, but it's just such a risky long. Like, oh, if it was Friday, fuck, I would have taken that 53 immediately, but I mean, Mondays I can be a little bit impatient because the market is kind of hangover, you know what I mean? Usually we're pumping on Friday, and man, this is hard here. I like the long, but it's a very risky game here right now. Look how many bounces of 53, 55 right now. That's not kind of what you want to see of support. Where did we close that on Friday? 60.29. Yeah, so we definitely got a big gap to the upside here. Where's my price? 60.29. Wow. Looks like it wants to go up, but I'm just kind of worried that we might want to still flush these lows here. We'll see. Patience is going to pay today, I think. Patience. Friday, I think aggressiveness and kind of coming out of the, like, just blasting out works for me. But Mondays are patience day, and that's something that I don't know if I have today. Market's going to open on up. So if I just said that I don't really have patience, but I need patience, I probably shouldn't trade. It's a mental battle every day. Two minutes till market opens. Of course, we got the X-Men here. You have kind of this trend line here building. Breaks down. Well, then that could be a short there, but we're still at support here. I would not short into the support here. 53, 55, we could easily rally from here. I'm tempted to take this long, I'll be honest, but it's Monday. It's Monday. She dicks me around on Mondays. But it... Oh my goodness. Patience, Leo. Patience. Patience. That's the X-Men there. Maybe when we get right to the X, we break down, break up. All right, market's going to open it up. I'm going to wait for the market to open completely. I'm going to wait for real volume to come in. Tell me which way are we going? It's consolidating nicely for now. Above 55. Let's see if we can trap one more time below that 53. 30 seconds to market open. There is no news. I'll double check soon, but I don't think there's any news. Looks bullish, but looks very bearish. Price is king. Above 55, I want to take a long, but we'll see. Market's about to open. In 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And market is open. And pushing lower. Blue, don't trip. My order froze. No. What? My order froze there. I was trying to buy lower here at 50. Either way, it probably went down, but fucking chart, man. I got an emo top step. Recently, my charts have been freezing. I don't know if yours has, but I swear that thing froze completely. I saw price down here. I click it, like when it was down here, and then it freaking, like, there was like a whole second and a half delay before I actually got filled at the top here. What is that BS? Top step. Aye, 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 my friend. It's like it makes no sense. I see the price here. It's pushing up, so I'm getting long there. And how does it fill me all the way up here? And I can see those little bubbles. Like where it says ESZ 2024, there's like bubbles going under it. Okay, now they just stopped. What the fudge? Ay, 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 top step. It's like right now, I'm looking at prices at 49, right? 49. And then I'll be getting filled down like 50. We get a pop there. Like, what was that? The candle wasn't even there. Long, yeah. All right, let's just, well, I'm gonna wait for that 40 to 42, and then that's my plan for now. Fucking top step, man. Look, I would have still gotten stopped, but my argument here is that is not at all where price was at when I was getting filled. So they could have given me that extra wiggle room to consider going break even or anything in general. I know I would have still gotten stopped because I commit to the trade, but it's like a movie. Broke down. I'm gonna find me some fake friends. All right. We're getting to that 40 level. Let's see if she wants to hold 40s. Order filled. I'm gonna have my stop pretty tight here at the 38. And if she just wants to break down, of course, then she just breaks down and I'll move it along. I'm not gonna be too aggressive on a Monday. I go 30. I go 38. Come on, push up so like that I can go break even quickly because this thing is still pretty dumpy and I'm gonna just cover my downside here. I don't want to be risking any too much on a day where it's just dump city all day. I don't want to do no repeats of big losses for no reason. Go, I can go break even. Go, baby, go. Go so I can go break even. At least give me a break even here. Hourly chart still looking dumpy. My goodness. What an hourly chart. Can we back test some levels? It'd be very interesting. Very interesting to see. All right, I could go break even. I don't know. I kind of want to give it some wiggle room, but I should kind of consider going break even here. My charts are freezing, by the way. I don't know what's going on, but my P&L is showing definitely a different price than whatever this thing's showing here. So I don't even know what price really it's at, I think. The Tops is having some issues here. Like my P&L is showing higher than this one, and it's like they're kind of out of sync. So maybe it's a sign that, you know, after this trade, just get the duck out of here. All right, baby. All right. It's going, but like I said, it could still break down. I could go break even. I don't like break evens, though. I think I'm going to just eat my stop. She wants to dump, let her dump. I want to walk away as a winner or as a loser, not a break even. That's such a bad mentality some days, I swear. Like that, you know, I do this, it's entertainment purposes only. But at the end of the day, I'm like, that mentality has gotten me into some problems sometimes. So yeah, it's kind of funny. For me, it is. But it's what I'm at peace with, you know. I like it like that. It's just who I am. Oh my goodness, they're still bringing it back down here. Oh my god. Oh, are we gonna hold? Are we gonna dump? I don't know. But if I had broken even, I would have been already there taken out. That's why I say for me, I don't like break evens. I just don't. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. I probably don't need to risk this much though. I'm gonna tie up my stop here. 39. Should be plenty there. Kind of still holding there though. I'm gonna go back to 38. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so 40, 42, giving us already 1, 2, 3 pops from there. On to the fourth now. Bulls need to get going from here quickly. They do not want to come back and test it again. They just want to go, baby, go. They want to go essentially back test that's 53, 55 from this bounce. Come on, Bulls. Just come alive for one level. Just let's go. 55. Boom. Come on, you guys can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Give me 55, then I get the duck out of here, and we good. New Year's. I gotta go buy some fireworks too. We need some fireworks for New Year's. Need some fireworks. Yeah. That's kind of like the main attraction for New Year's for people here. Fireworks. They love their fireworks. Survival of the fittest. And getting stuck at 48. Like I said, I could go break even. Look, you trade whatever, however you want to trade. I'm just saying, for me, I eat my stop or I eat my take profit. So, do you know what I mean? Just to that one guy that's later on going to be like, oh my God, why don't you go break even? Well, Warren, you buy yourself your account and you get yourself an XFA and then you do what you want with it. Possibly be. Knows its sound. Company and big room, a factory and big room. Let's squeeze now. The Bears. Come on, just squeeze. Squeeze. Please. Everybody was watching that bear flag there, right there. Come on. Don't let it work. Don't let it work. Just fucking squeeze, man. Very weak. Very weak. All right, so stopped out. I think that's going to be it for me. 2 trades on a Monday. 1 break even, 1 stop. I'm not going to risk more today. I'm not in the mood. And again, it was going. Didn't take profit. Could have, would have, should have. But I don't want to take profit for $200. It's kind of funny. I like to walk out of this door. I'm like, okay, today I got long on my level and I was a loser. I'm okay with that. You know, I got long on my level and I was a winner. Boom, I'm okay with that. But I got long on my level and then I got broken even and then the price and then I was right. You know what I mean? I don't like that idea. I used to be angry like, oh my God, look, if I had just stayed long, it would have worked out for me. I don't like to be a trader that, look, I was right, but I didn't follow my plan. You know, I got long there, had my stop, had my long, and my take profit up there. It didn't work. Still downtrending pretty hard. So arguably I could take a short right below this level here, but I mean, fuck, maybe. It held for a while, they broke it down. Perhaps they want lower. Or I could just walk away. 1 winner, 1 loser. I'm sorry, 1 break even, 1 loser. Take my 212 and leave. Minus. I, 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, 12. 2, How down are we today? This is selling pretty hard. We are down 1.5%, 1.58, 1.59. That is a pretty substantial amount. That's a pretty big red day. So far, pretty big. Bigger than Friday. Friday is only 1%, 1.02. This is 1.6 now. The Bears are coming in. The Bears. They're not letting the Bulls breathe. Not even a single bounce from any support so far. I thought that 40 was going to do a better job. From the 40, we only got up to the 48. That's what, 8 points there? I was kind of hoping for a little more on that. Yeah. I'm only interested now if I am going to even consider trading. Maybe 28, maybe. But it depends how we get there. You know, I'm not just going to long like I did 40. Maybe 06. Maybe I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to take my... Very strong selling still. Fuck, man. I should have just shorted that freaking breakdown. Ah, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's okay. It's Monday. I'm okay with just taking 2 trades. I think I'm just gonna walk. It's almost 9 here. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. I will likely trade though later on if we get down towards that 07 level. Look at that. We got really close to that 28 there. 28. This was a previous all-time high, that 27.50. No, I don't like that close. I don't like it. I was watching that potential 33 there, but ugh, fuck it. I mean, The little trap here now, officially, to the downside here. I'm gonna take it out. I'm not in love with it. I'll lose a 75 there. I'm gonna walk. There's probably being too rushed today on a Monday. It is what it is. Three trades now. 225, 175. I'm over it. They still want to sell it. I shouldn't have taken myself out like that, but whatever. I did do it. I'm not in love with this, with the whole kind of bounce so far, and we're still selling really hard. So I'm gonna let it get a footing, and I will be just kind of taking it easy for the rest of the day, probably. I got some things I got to get done, like I said, right? Probably shouldn't have even traded today, but whatever. Small little loss, it's okay. So I'm going to walk. Thank you all for tuning in once again, and I do appreciate you guys, of course, continuing to show up here. I'm going to leave now. Just, it's not, you know, you got to understand when the market moves in the way that you like. Right now, we're still selling, so I'm going to just wait for another key level to come into play. Right now here, it's not really a key level, but it is support. But it's not a very key level like 40 was for me. I mean, yes, 40 just dumped, but there are plenty of days where it won't do that. So just got to play the odds, and you got to play what you know. So I'm going to just sit and wait until likelihood we trap somewhere below here, maybe like 25-ish area. And then one more long potential for me over at the 50, maybe like 53, 5,900 area here. So I'm going to be waiting for those two. And yeah, I mean, the shorts are pretty straightforward. Every time if we get like towards that 42 level, that's a short. If we break down here, 33 will be a short area. But I choose not to take them. That's just me. So I'm going to walk now. Thank you all for tuning in. Ciao.